In ancient Egyptian mystery schools, initiates would be given tarot decks, and they would have to study these decks and really crack the code of the mysteries that are hidden in these archetypes in the major arcana. Because on these tarot decks, in these tarot decks, there is there are mysteries of the universe and mysteries of creation hidden in these archetypes. And if the initiate is able to really see through it, they will be able to understand certain mysteries of our universe and mysteries of creation and so on. There's spiritual knowledge hidden in these tarot cards. However, it is up to the individual and their discernment to really be able to see through it and understand what is hidden in these cards. You see, whenever anything of spiritual value is brought to Western civilization, it is always either watered down by those with libertarian views, or it is discredited by fundamentalist religious organizations. So, whenever something that is esoteric is brought to Western civilization, it is up to the individual to discern and really seek for themselves what that specific group of what that specific domain of esoteric knowledge really is. So when you're viewing tarot cards, you have to really research and see for yourself what is hidden in these cards and the meanings behind them and so on. And since it is watered down in Western civilization, 99% of books written about tarot cards are wrong and they are just useless. They are not to be read. Only very few books about tarot cards are actually of value. One book that is of particular value is The Way of Tarot by Alejandro Jodorowsky. This has a very it's more user friendly. It's more easy for the individual who is first seeking out the meanings behind these cards. It is best used as a beginner's guide towards this, and you would be able to then reveal certain mysteries. Also, the Rider Waite, The Key to Tarot by Arthur Rider Waite. That is also a book that has certain a certain level of understanding to the tarot cards, and it is obviously written by the person who has invented the Rider Waite tarot deck. So there's a lot of insight in this book. And the greatest tarot book ever written is the Book of Thoth. However, it is written by a very negatively oriented entity because the Aleister Crowley's Thoth Tarot is essentially a negatively oriented tarot deck because the messages hidden in these cards are of certain traditions, certain rituals, certain spiritual practices done by those of negatively oriented spiritual paths. So, if you were to look into the Thoth Tarot and really understand the meanings behind it, it is of a negatively oriented aspect, of a negatively oriented spiritual path. So, those who want to know the more positive aspects of spirituality and you want to look into the tarot for it, the best would be the Tarot of Marseille because it is made by Christian mystics. You can see the Christian symbolism throughout this tarot deck. So the Tarot of Marseille has a lot of Christian symbolism in it, and it is up to the individual to really decipher it and see what it means and really find out the secrets behind these symbolisms. So it's all up to the individual to be able to see and discern what is in these cards and be able to find the secrets that are hidden within the symbols. So it's really up to the individual and their level of discernment, their level of spiritual awareness to find out what's hidden in these cards. Okay? Peace.